Kung Fu.
You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. Stay ready been down me since day one, baby. Stay ready, let's go, baby.
Already.
Bliss on the beat, baby.
Man, what up, world? What up, Fight Family? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use in another episode of RingSide Views. I got my co-host with the most, 503 line with me. What's up with it, little bro?
Oh man, we just chilling, man, on this Marathon Monday, man. We got Mr. Showtime in the building. You know what I'm saying? We finna get out a good interview.
Yeah.
Special guest, Mr. Devon Mims, aka Mr. Showtime. What's up with the champ?
Not much going on. Blessed, highly favored, you know how it is. Blessed to be black.
Man, appreciate you coming through, tapping in with us, man, and giving us a chance to get you out there to the people, let them know who you are, let them know what you got going.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You guys are doing me a favor, so thank you guys.
Man, it's all a part of the game, though, champ. It's part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long? So, well, let them know. You're 25 years old. You're from Galveston, but you're from Houston.
How that goes is I was born in Galveston, but ended up moving to New York. So you know, we definitely rep Brooklyn all day long.
Okay.
But I've been living in Houston since my second semester, my freshman year of high school. So it's home. So it is what it is.
You still from Texas?
Oh yeah.
You moved to Houston, so you still a Houstonian. You just got both of them in you. You can't get rid of your Houston roots like that. What part of Houston you from?
The Clark. I went to high school in R, you know, on the bougie side of town, but I'm from the Clark.
Okay, you're from the Clark. What part of Brooklyn you from?
Cobble Hill. It's not Bed-Stuy, or it's not East Flatbush. We know how to use forks and knives in Cobble Hill, so you know.
He said y'all sophisticated.
Sophisticated enough.
Right on. Man, so tell me what got you started in boxing?
I once got my ass beat by this guy, and I got home and my dad beat my ass because I lost. And from then on, I've always just like kind of been somebody who stood up for other people or stood up for himself. But the military got me stuck on boxing.
Okay.
I had this mentor who put me in MMA, and I loved it. Top and bottom, loved it. But there's something about boxing and something about the fact that you can start it at any age and be a champion.
Do you which one do you boxing? So I know you prefer boxing more, but what's the difference in your eyes between training in MMA and training in boxing? Which one is harder to you?
Control. Boxing for sure. It's a person who can enter a fight in control of himself and his emotions automatically wins the fight. No, hands down, he automatically wins. It doesn't matter if he hits faster, it doesn't matter if he hits stronger, but he's in control. All he got to do is wait for that one time, that one shot. And that's something that I tried to incorporate into this fight. It's my first one in front of a lot of people, and especially in the States. I need to keep my composure, and I feel like I did that.
Okay, right on. 503. Young Lion.
Yeah, man. I'm checking out your Instagram, man. You know, Stay Ready always prep me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who we interviewing. When I went to your page, Devon, I'm like, I instantly started looking at your journey, man. Like you into fitness and working out. Like, you got a lot of crazy workouts you be doing, man. Like you be doing like some Spider-Man type shit. You know what I'm saying? What got you into, you know what I'm saying, being an athlete? Have you always been on the athletic side, you know what I'm saying, since you was a kid? Did you play sports when you was coming up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you seem like you very, very athletic. Just looking at your videos, bro.
Yeah. Coming up, I was a gymnast. I did taekwondo, but honestly, I've been hooping for so long.
Okay.
I ran track in high school, and then I ran track my freshman year of college before I joined the army. So it was, yeah, always an athlete, always.
Okay. So what was your first love with sports? Was it basketball or was it track? Which one was it?
My first love was basketball, but I was trash in the beginning. So, you know, it had to be track. It had to be because that's where I shine. Nobody could catch me.
Okay, what you ran? What you ran? The 4x1?
I was damn sure for the ass.
Oh yeah, I run 100. Run a 4x1, 4x2.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. You can't just run by. You ran 100.
I'm sorry.
And I don't get your time. What was your fastest time in the 100?
Fastest
Fastest
time in 100 is 10.6. My fastest 40-yard dash is 4.3.
Okay. You got football speed.
Okay. I like that.
I like that.
I can catch too. I can play football. I've never played. I've never been hit. I like the fact that, you know, I can show up on a football field and outrun any DB and catch the ball. But
and you know what? I noticed when I was watching one of your videos, you got quick hands. You know what I'm saying? So you seem like a naturally fast guy. You know what I'm saying? Your hand speed is probably gonna give people hella problems. Would you agree with that?
I would.
Okay. Go ahead, stay ready.
Okay, speaking of hand speed, because I'm gonna go to the post. I'm gonna show everybody.
It's crying you. It's complaining you.
You see it?
I'm tired of this version. Greatness is in you.
I was really taking that easy. That was just me.
This is the one you tagged me in, but you can see how fast your hands is. You know what I'm saying?
I was working on precision. I hated how when I hit him with a check hook, he would fall, but he got up. I didn't like that.
You have been blessed by the Creator to be on the.
You said you was what?
I said I didn't like the fact, like I was working on the precision going in with my jab, putting in just a tad bit more strength behind the two. So the one and the two, then coming back with that one, and then working on my left hand and then my right cross. Those check hooks, what I kept throwing at him, he would stumble and he would fall. He would stumble, he would fall, but he would get up because I was too I'm not even gonna lie. I kept hitting him, and every time he fall, I asked him if he's okay. I was being nice as hell. I don't know why, but I was working on my precision. I was working on my accuracy of my punches in that video, and my trainers, they really got me a lot better since then. Even though they said I won, I definitely could have performed better. Definitely.
Do you think you being nice was part of the reason because you too busy worried about hurting your opponent that you didn't give it your all because that was your first professional fight?
Yes and no. I have this ability to lose control. Not like control as in my punches are wild. I feel like I like hurting people, especially in the ring, because it's legal. But I've met people who are fighters and things didn't go as well as they would hope it would go into the ring, and you know they go into the ring with their whole mind and they come out with somebody different. So I feel like that little touch of sportsmanship, checking on them at the end of the beginning of each round, hey, you good? All right, come on, let's go.
It's like sparring.
Right, and that's exactly what it was like to me. It was like sparring. It was.
A glorified sparring match was your first pro fight. I get it. Question out of the chat. They asked what weight division you are.
135.
Okay.
But
135.
they let me weigh in at one. Oh, and the story is, I lost 10 pounds in 3 days.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Nothing but water weight, and you're looking at it too, and you're looking at it too. You're like, how the hell did how?
I know you can do it. I didn't watch. So I'm gonna put it out there. This is my little bro, Jericho Walton. I watched him go from 180 pounds to 154 pounds in a week. So I know it's possible.
It's possible.
You ain't got to tell me, because he was getting ready for a fight. I done seen it. I know it's possible, but that takes a lot off of you too,
right? Because
you're losing, like, that was a lot of water weight, but you're losing unnecessary water too that you needed to keep on your body. Even though I know you won, how did that affect you and your abilities?
What, just losing that water weight?
So losing that weight so fast, and before the fight, trying to put it back on, hydrating yourself back up, things like that.
I got to get that to my team. I got to get that to my girl, especially because she came in clutch with the hydration packets. But gotta say, I didn't feel any different. I felt fast, especially right before the fight. I felt so fast, and when I would touch him, he knew I was there. Especially those quick tools, especially with the light tap of the jab and that quick straight two. Every time it tapped him, he was a strong little man. He looked like he did some time. But those quick twos were precise and powerful. And I didn't really feel like I had lost anything losing all that water weight.
Okay. 503.
So you a southpaw, man. Are you a natural left-handed person, or you just feel comfortable fighting out the southpaw stance?
I'm actually ambidextrous.
So do you write with your left hand, or do you write with your right hand?
Right with my right hand.
Oh, okay. So you ambidextrous for real.
Yeah, I shoot with my left, I write with my right. I throw everything with my left hand, but I brush my teeth with my right. Yeah.
Okay. Any notable southpaws you watch or you study? Like we got like one of my favorite southpaws is Laura, Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? What southpaws do you like?
I love Lomachenko. I love him.
Who? Lomachenko?
Yeah, I know you was expecting me to say somebody black for the culture, but Lomachenko is like, he has this ability to be somewhere and not be somewhere. It's that look at my red flag type shit.
Toro.
Matador.
Yes, a matador. He's a matador. And I feel like that's something that I've always wanted to incorporate, because especially being a southpaw, having that outside foot and having long arms, especially for my size and any weight division that I'm gonna be in, keeping them away with that jab, and then being somewhere, not being somewhere, taking that from him is probably the best.
So you want to incorporate those angles and trying to
definitely
that really. It's not so much as the angles; it's the motion with it. Those side steps. You want to be able to move your feet and be, offensively and defensively sound at the same time with good.
Yeah,
I want to be more like Lomachenko with Roy Jones type hands.
Ooh. That's sweet, bro.
But before you say Roy Jones type hands, I love Roy. I'm a big Roy fan. But what I dislike about Roy is he kept his hands down.
I did that.
Huh?
I did that.
You did that in your first fight?
Huh?
You did that in your first fight? You kept your hands down a lot?
No. Only I think it was third round, right after I had 3 knockdowns. Third round, I'm feeling myself a little bit, but I put my hands down. And on my page, you can see it. I put my hands down whenever and when I blocked his straight. It was you see it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday when I was looking at your page.
That was the only time. That was one of the times that I dropped my hands. But but I thought that was pretty cool. Whenever they took that photo, I was like, damn, that's crazy because he was. But keeping your hands down is something terrible, especially if you're fighting somebody who really knows what they're doing.
So what gym were you fighting out of, and who was your boxing coach?
G&M Gym and Main Street. My coach is Struther Steve. I love Struther. Struther Steve. He's been getting me right. He knows my weaknesses. He knows my strengths. But at G&M, at Main Street, Coach D, he trains my boy Raphael Trouble.
I know everybody at that gym.
He trains
Like
with
literally.
Austin, all of those.
I know everybody at G&M. Ask Flip about me.
Huh?
Ask Flip about me.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I like them guys because whenever we do strength and conditioning, we'll go to Eleanor Tinsley Park, and that's my domain, strength and conditioning. When it comes to conditioning, we'll go for a run, and I'm highly motivated to the people that I work with, the people who set a time that will help me. So I motivate them. They motivate me. It's like a family type scenario.
Okay. I like that. What is your motivation to move you through your career? So
Motivation is having people, especially who love you, be concerned, but not caring about doubters, not caring about haters. That's what fuels me. Nothing. Like they'll tell you, people will tell you that this is. You'll ask them what fuels them, and they'll say, "This is all I got in my life. Like without this, I have nothing." Well, this is 2022 coming up. If this is all you got, then you truly have nothing. Boxing has to be not just a choice, but it needs to be something that you live. And I do have a normal job, but boxing is something that I chose to quit my normal job to live as. It wasn't something like, I couldn't do this, so I decided to box. No. Boxing, I feel like it's in my blood. I feel like it's the oxygen that moves my molecules. So I think that's it. I'm not worrying about what other people think or what other people say.
Just living and breathing boxing.
Yeah.
I get it. Young Lion.
I seen you fighting on the LT grade promotions, man. What is the game plan for Mr. Showtime moving forward? Are we fighting again this year? Are we, you know what I'm saying? Are you gearing up for next year? You know what I'm saying? What's the game plan that you're trying to do right now? Are you trying to execute in your career?
I'm executing in the ring again this year, December. There's something brewing in December that I'm trying to get on.
December 4th.
Is it December 4th? Because I was hearing some stuff about December 18th. There was two different cards, but if I can get on either one, I do not care. You set me up two opponents, and if the commission let me do it, I'll do both of them.
I doubt it let you both, but I know next fight up is December 4th, and I think LT grade is like December 18th or December 22nd. I mean, not December 22nd, December 24th or 5th.
I've heard some stuff about next fight up, but I got some friends who fight at next fight up. Gabriel Slick, yeah, he just had a fight next fight up. He talks real good about him, but
Slick broke his hand, man.
He did. I got to call my boy. Dang, I just congratulated him, but I didn't know he broke his hand.
Yeah, he told me when he dropped it that he broke his hand.
Mm-mm. Did he tell you what part?
When I talked to him, he was in the hospital getting X-rayed.
Okay. He get my prayers.
Yeah.
Nah, he good though too, because he been trying to whoop my ass for like a couple weeks now.
Yeah, man.
I've been out of town.
All right, 503.
So you said you trying to fight again in December, man. What are some of the things? Not giving up no game plan or anything like that. What are some of the things that you're trying to work on, improve on, and be better with in this next fight?
Not being so reserved. Definitely not being so reserved. As to a team and coaches and stuff like that, that's solid. But it's just really like not being reserved. I feel like if I hit anybody in my weight class, if I hit anybody with a clean shot, or even a body shot that they're trying to block, they're gonna fall. Get shoulder my first one, they're gonna fall.
Yeah, you said you had 3 knockdowns, right?
2 of them in the first round.
Okay.
Let me ask. So what's your amateur experience?
All my amateur experience was when I was in the military. I had 54 fights, 2 losses only because this nigga was like 6'4". Hey, it is what it is. I'll take my shit and I'll run with it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when you came home, you decided to go ahead and go pro?
Nah, it actually took me 2 years to sort of kind of get everything together. Didn't want to rush it. I tried, doing some business with one guy, and when you get that bad feeling in your stomach that this ain't right.
Yeah.
It was for the best because I wasn't ready. I'm not trying to be a journeyman. I'm trying to be a champion. Yeah, so not out for.
I gotta ask you this because I know if my brother was here, he'd ask you that.
Right.
Ag Richard, what is your favorite punch and what's your best punch? Your Sunday punch is what he called it.
In a southpaw stance, my favorite punch will always be a right hook. Right hook to the head or right hook to the body, but always. My go-to?
Yeah.
The jab.
Jab.
I'm southpaw, so it doesn't matter if you got the outside foot or the inside, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch
Yeah,
you.
man. All right. What is? How many more? Well, you told me you had 54 amateur fights in the military. How many did you have when you got out? Did you do any amateurs at all?
Not when I got out. I was going through a little psychological problem when I was coming out, so it probably wasn't the best. I was a hell aggressive when I got out. It sounds like I just got out of prison too, the way I said it.
You happy? Military, prison, same thing.
Same thing. But I had a terrible case, so I just had to take my own mental break from everything until I got myself right, especially right with God. So that was first for me, and then I got everything triangulated, and I got back to the sport.
What is one of the things that when you're in that ring, and that helps you keep your nerves, it helps you, stay calm, because a lot of times I've seen fighters get hit, get pissed off. Now all of a sudden they extra aggressive and doing shit that they don't normally do, and they get beat up badly. What's one of the things that keep you calm, keep you, mellow and relaxed, so you can stay on the game plan?
Breathing does it for me. If as long as I got my breath, I'm fighting. I'm able to keep my head cool, because I got a temper, but as long as I'm able to take a step back and breathe, I'll be good.
All right. Now I gotta ask you, something I asked everybody. Don't even say, what's your top 5 favorite fighters of all time? Period.
Fighters. What am I going? Top 5?
Your top 5 favorite. This is your favorite. Forget the greatest. I'm gonna ask you that next. What's the top 5 of your favorite, period, that you love to watch, whether they old or new?
Young Floyd.
Pretty boy Floyd.
Yeah. But I do love TBT Floyd too, because he revolutionized, defense. He wasn't the first, but he did it real well. I like to watch Fury. He's like the white Muhammad Ali. Like he's pretty good. Obviously Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Roberto Duran.
So who was that second one?
Tyson Fury.
Okay, so it's Pretty Boy Floyd, Tyson Fury, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones, and Roberto Duran.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good list.
Roberto Duran, I think I hit.
Actually, I saw Roberto Duran working with Regis the other day.
I saw that. I was jealous.
I meant to hit Regis up, but I knew his ass wasn't down here.
You know, after he did that Fight Club fight card, he had that. They paid him.
Yeah.
After that 1.2 check after taxes, I like math. After taxes, this man walking away with over 800 bands. Oh yeah. He moved out the house, got him a nice little mansion. You know,
Oh, yeah, hey, have you seen that complex? Oh my God.
it's nice. He got his own
Hey,
gym now.
complex. His gym is badass.
Yes, he living life like Jermel Charlo. Without the cocaine or whatever, but it is what it is. Hey, I know them. It is.
I know, but we ain't go. No.
I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to be that way. I'm not trying to be that way. I love them. I love them. They're some of the best fighters.
Oh shit!
They're the true definition that got it out of the
I
way.
know him too. But
Yeah.
Next subject. 503. I'm going over you.
You fighting at 135 right now, man. Is there any fighter or fight that you could possibly want later on down the line? Is there any guy, you know, that you looking at that you be like, man, I wish I could, you know, bliss the ring with him?
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Ryan Garcia, because he ain't got no chin.
Ryan Garcia?
Because he ain't got no chin.
He ain't got no chin. Okay.
I love it. And
He got no
right.
You think about it, right? And you know a fight that I really, really want that is a little bit more realistic in the El Tigre scenario, and I really hope he listening or anybody can get this for me. I really want. What's his name? Oh my gosh, he was a main card.
Juanito?
Nah, yeah. No, not Juanito. I like Juanito. What's his name? It was he's the young one, not the old one.
Where at?
El Gallo. I want
Gallo. You talk.
Yeah,
You
Juanito.
Yeah.
You want Juanito Vasquez, El Gallo.
Fake ass Ryan Garcia. He a good dude.
Oh, hey, stay ready, boy. We didn't start something.
Me and him, we train together. Like,
But hold on, sir.
But no. Wait. Stay ready. Hold on.
I know. Hold on. The reason I know he gonna say it, so I'm gonna let him get it out.
But no. I want to say this. Don't y'all train in the same gym at GM?
That was what I was gonna say.
like we've trained together. Like, don't get me wrong, we've trained together. But anytime that I do my training, he's nowhere to be found in the gym. And some of the stuff that I heard about him, I ain't no snitch, and I ain't gonna put it out there like that. But just me personally, it's not a respect factor. I think it's more of a I've always really wanted to grace the ring with his head. I just always wanted to like watch it hit the canvas. And it's not like I think it's more professional. It's a professional thing more than an I don't like. Like, it's not that I don't like. I don't care. Like, I have nothing but love for him, and I, you know.
Right. It's a competition. Y'all boxers. Y'all not dancing in the ballerina.
I don't think it will be a competition. I think it would be more like, oh, like this is what my man's was capable of, and I really think after that, Movado fighting El Tigre and GNM, everybody's looking for a golden boy, and you're not looking at somebody who ties and kind of wins. No, you're looking at somebody who does win, who closes out. I close deals. I close deals in my normal job, and I close deals in the ring too. So
right.
It's a showtime. I knock out the lights.
Right.
With El Gallo.
Hold on, stay ready. One more point. I'm gonna let you have it. I swear to God, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna
I think the best way to get his attention, this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know you and your team got your own formula which I'll use. I think maybe you should fight the guy that he's struggling with. You know, because
I actually really like him though. And we're actually going to do some. He said he's going to help me do some work when I get back to Houston next week. So me and him, we're possibly going to get some sparring in.
Okay.
And his coach is the one who stepped in when I didn't.
Okay, but that might be a fight for you down the line, man. Because that guy.
No, he's straight.
Yeah, he froze.
He did.
503, you froze. God damn it.
I know what he was about to say though. He was going to say that guy. That guy, he's like, he's old. I heard his story though. He was like 3-5 or 3-6, and he had went up with he had met Coach Ron, set up with Coach Ron. Coach Ron got him and trained him, and the next thing you know, 5-6 fights later, he got a belt on him.
You talking about Ron Collins?
Yes, I love Coach Ron. Coach Ron is
Shout out to Ron, man. I love Coach Ron. I love his wife Lynn. I love both of them.
Yeah, and he work hard too. And he's been hitting my my DMs about come to the gym, like let's get some work, or like like my photos, send them comments. Like he's been nothing but love.
Have you spoiled? Well, you've been in Maine. Have you been in Maine? Well, you've been out of town. How long you been out of town?
I've been out of town since July.
Oh, never mind. I know you ain't.
I've been out of town since July, but I finally go home Friday. I finally go home Friday, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
What you been out of town?
I'm a deployment engineer for Amazon, so they send me out to work on these robots in Dallas. So I've been in Dallas here, and
did you hit some of them gyms up while you was out there?
Oh no, I got trainers out here for sure.
Okay, I was for to say you should have been, man.
No. Like I would my schedule, how it would go is I got my 5 a.m. run, and this never changes. This is before boxing, before like everything. 5 a.m. run, come back, only water in the morning because it's electricity for the body. Got my apple before I hit the door. Got to take the shower, hit the door, drive to work. At work, I got an hour lunch. There's an LA Fitness right there. Leave work for lunch, do my little light cardio, and possibly a lift. After that, go back to a shower, then go back to work. When I get home, shower because I've been around niggas or whatever, and then go to the gym, and then I have fun. That's fun time.
Do you ever, since you've been in Dallas, have you even had a chance to go over there to world class boxing?
I haven't, but I've been at Sweat in Irving. It's a 24-hour gym. Only gym I've ever only boxing gym I know that's 24 hours.
Shit, you ain't bullshit.
365 days out of the year. Can't beat it. And he set me up with a free. Well, all I had to do was put the code in. He was like, all you got to do is win. That's all I want you to do is win. He set me up with some really good trainers. And I'm telling you, like, anytime I'm at the gym, I send the text, they pull up.
That's what's up. Get you some good. That's why I was gonna say go to world class boxing, get some sparring with Ryan Martin. Since y'all.
Ryan Martin,
yeah.
World Class Boxing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to hit that up. He
one of Derrick James fighters.
What weight class?
135. He ain't no slouch either, so that's why I say go up there. He spars and trains with Earl and all of them. So Earl.
Somebody told me that they could hook me up with training with Earl, and I don't remember what happened, but he just didn't show. Like they never showed up to the gym or nothing like that.
When you get back, I would love to see you train with Quinn.
At J Prince?
No, Quinn Randall. He fights out of the Lions Den, but he be over there at J Prince, and he be in Maine. He been in Maine for the past 2-3 weeks, but he hurt his hand right now, so he can't do anything. But when he get back right, I would love to see y'all spar. Because I know Quinn gonna give you some good work, and he gonna teach you why he's sparring with you.
That's what I want. That's what I like. Getting my ass beat.
He was team captain of Team USA.
Light skin.
Yeah.
Curly hair. He got his he got his nursing degree.
No, that's Darius.
Nah, you talking about Big D. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about you talking about Darius, not Darius.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was him. Because I do remember looking at the story. I was like, damn, my nigga, he went to Prairie View, got his nursing degree, and he's about to be going to Tokyo. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was hella. That was live. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Darius about to go pro though. He signed with Sam Jones out the UK.
The UK?
Yeah. He just signed. Yeah, he just signed with Sam Jones. Sam Jones got a bunch of fighters over there in the UK. He based over there in the UK. His main big fighter that everybody know about is Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that's where he went, but that's another story. But it's
yeah. I want to ask you this, man. So it seemed like you know what I'm saying. You're a very successful young man, and that's great. Um, are we gonna see you being more active? You know what I'm saying? Because you only got one fight right now. Do you plan on trying to fight at least 3 to 4 times a year? You know what I'm saying? What's the goal? What's the goal with your activity?
The goal of my activity is I want to do a Mike Tyson tour. Mike Tyson, he fought like what was it 9, 11? I think it was nine times in a year, uh, and that's only because he had first round knockouts. Commission, I'll let you do that. Maybe I can't have 9 in a year, but I'm trying to fight as much as I possibly can in a year.
Yeah. I don't think that, but the commission is not going to allow you to fight as much as.
Oh yeah, for sure, because the head and
Yeah, but
but they may let me fight more.
that doesn't mean that it can't happen, especially if you get these first round knockouts. You knock the dude down like 3 times in the first round. Shit, you can do it. You already for number one, you got an advantage over a lot of the fighters at 135 because you're 5'8". You taller than most of them.
Actually, I'm 5'9".
Or it's either or. That's even more. You're just still taller than most of them.
Right.
So you got an advantage over them. So you, like you said, your favorite punch is a jab. You're a southpaw. You keeping them at bay. You can fuck around if you focus. I'm just saying because I don't know what your power is. I know you got some power knocking somebody down 3 times for your first professional fight. So I know you got something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Focusing your mind and hurry up and getting them out of there and focusing on your next fight, moving accordingly. You can do that.
And I gotta have the right team too, looking for them fights and stuff. So anybody trying to fight, you already got my DM. They repost me all the time. So go ahead, you can hit my line.
We gonna be reposting you too. You ain't gotta worry about it.
No, that's all I was talking about. Y'all repost me, so yeah, they know who I am. There was somebody who had called me a week ago asking me if I wanted to fight in Denver on the 20th, and this was when I had just fought.
What's his name? Brandon?
The guy who called?
Yeah. Brandon Conti?
I don't know the name, but I will be sending it to you. I don't know his name, but yeah, he was real adamant. He sent me he left me 2 voicemails, and then I finally called him back, and he was like, "Yeah, trying to get you to come out here to Colorado. I got a guy who's trying to have his debut fight." And I was like, "Well, I just fought 2 days ago, but I don't think I can do that. I mean, I'm already I checked BoxRec. It says I'm suspended until this month, October. So it's like, no, it's not gonna work."
What you suspended for?
Yeah, they suspend them after they have a fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't
Not
fight.
all the time. When they suspend, just a reason.
Nah.
Because I done seen people.
My suspension is up.
I'm gonna give you an example. Big Baby literally just fought.
Who?
Big Baby Anderson.
Yeah.
He's fit to fight on Terrence Crawford undercard. He's the co-main event.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think about it, bro. He had a 2nd round knockout.
That's why I said when it's a reason they suspended him. Either whether it was a 2nd round knockout, but your fight must have went longer than they expected. You only had a 4-round fight.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You went to full 4?
It went full 4.
Okay.
And that could be why.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
And he only probably got a handful of touches.
Right.
But he was a big little dude. He was, when he hit me, I was like, okay. He was a little strong. He was built like a little Mike Tyson.
What do you pride yourself in?
Yeah. He definitely was compact. Looking at his body structure, he was compact as fuck. Compared to you. What did you learn in that fight? Do you think you got better after that fight?
Definitely. I feel like it solidified the dog. I really solidified. I think it really brought that. It kind of signed the paper on, this is me. This is what I like to do. And like they say, you don't know you like to box. You don't know if you like to fight until you get hit. You don't know what to do until you get hit. And bro did give me a good one. He got me a good one, a good body shot, and one right under the chin. It was almost neck bound. I did nothing. I wasn't supposed to slap my gloves together. My coach was like, "Don't do that shit. That's dumb." But it hyped me up. So I think that's what I got out of that fight. I think it brought me I think it brought me clarity.
So let me ask you something. This is a different question.
Go ahead.
And I bet you nobody else answered this. What made you decide to come out in Apollo Creed trunks?
Ooh. I
gotta ask you that.
They've been calling me. They say I look like Michael B. Jordan. I don't know why they do that, but that's not why I came out in Apollo Creed shorts. Funny story. I couldn't get in touch with Chris, who like had all my stuff, and it was like a misfortunate event. But my best friend driving all the way down to Houston he went to Amber's boxing store, the boxing apparel.
Yeah.
To go and basically set up some beautiful help. The lady sponsored the shorts or whatever, and she was like, he had showed her a picture, and she was like, "Oh, he looks like Apollo Creed. Here, take these," and then brought him in there. And it was actually super crazy. Like, because my ring gear was pink and white. That's what I was gonna wear. I ended up being in the Apollo Creed shorts.
I tell you what, if you ever do that Apollo Creed shit again, you got to come out to my homeboy DeLorean song, Apollo Creed. He out of Houston too.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm thinking about making a trade.
Look, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna give you a snippet of it so you know what it is, so you can play it. You can do it next time. You gotta come out to this. So, here, check this out real quick since we live.
I don't want to change.
We gotta change sometime.
I don't want to change. I like who I am.
I like who you are too, but look at that. You know? You don't believe this, but that ain't us up there no more, pal. We can't do that the way we did it before. We're changing. We're like turning into regular people.
Nah, Stallion. Maybe you think you're changing. But you can't change what you really are. And you can forget all this money and stuff you got all around you, man, because it don't change a thing. You don't even have a choice. See, we're born with a killer instinct that you can't just turn off and on like some radio. We have to be right in the middle of the action because we're the warriors. And without some challenge, without some damn war to fight, then the warrior may as well be dead.
Before I quit on you, I'd rather go out like Apollo Creed. Take me right now like Apollo Creed. Work me to death like Apollo Creed. Before I switch on you, I'd rather go out like Apollo Creed. Take me right now like Apollo Creed. Work me to death like Apollo Creed. Before I quit on you, I'd rather go out like Apollo Creed. Take me right now like Apollo Creed. Work me to death like Apollo Creed. Before I switch on you, I'd rather go out like Apollo Creed. Take me right now like Apollo Creed. Work me to death like Apollo Creed. I spent a year and a half trying to come up with excuses like why I ain't been in the lab. I lost the studio, I lost the pad, I lost some niggas around me, I'm glad. I gained some courage, I guess I was buried in all of my words. All of my doubts were so reasonable. Most of my losses were feasible. I keep it cut like a Caesar. Niggas is greasy. I want a slice of pizza too. Never did want to compete with you. I'm in a battle amongst myself. Stuck on the ropes, gotta watch the left. My second win had to catch my breath. I was too silent, my balls is my word. You cannot hit me below the belt. That was a double entendre. I gotta move like a mobster. Dodging these darn kings, this is all me and a few of my sponsors. Before I quit on you, I'd rather go out like...
Yeah, I had to give you a snippet of it.
Okay, I actually like that a lot.
That joint hard, bro. I like that.
Yeah, you gotta come out to that, man. If you wear the
DeLorean, that's Southside Houston right there, man. I like him.
Yeah, man, that's the home.
I'm thinking about wearing them. Not the same shorts, but I'm thinking about making a little trade. For you know.
You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch it up. That was you made an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? That was a quick adjustment. You know. But hey, you know, it looked nice on you, man. You looked real good, man. You got the first, you know, the pro debut out the way, man. You got your feet underneath you. What can we expect in the future, man, with Mr. Showtime Mims, man?
Yeah.
Like what we gonna see, man? do you plan on getting your name more out there, like on the boxing scene in Texas and Houston? Because it's people don't think that we're a fighting town or a fighting city, but you know we got a lot of good boxers out here, man. A lot of good boxing gyms too. So what you gonna do with that, man? Like are you trying to get your name out here just period, or like what's the goal, bro?
The goal is to get my name as far as it can possibly go. I want to make a household name, definitely. But
Right.
I want to win.
Okay.
Only losses I want to take are during sparring. That's it.
And those are lessons. Those really not losses.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
What is your? So I'm gonna ask you something because I'm thinking about your style, and I know what you said you wanted was the Roy Jones and Lomachenko style, but as of right now, the style that you currently fight with, who do you think your style kind of resembles as a professional?
I don't know. I think it's my own. As of right now, I took a little piece of Roy Jones. I took a little piece of Roberto Duran's like body movement, especially going to the body. Roy Jones is more of a top kind of guy, always has been.
He's a hooker.
Definitely. But I don't think I'm like anyone.
But you know one thing, like the reason I said I wouldn't want you to do Roy Jones, I never seen Roy Jones utilize the jab like he could have.
He could have. He was, what was he, 5'11", 6'1"?
No, he was short. 5'10", 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
He was just big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he never, but you know what? As quick as he was, he never had to. But when he got to his later career, that's when it showed that he needed that jab.
Because he didn't have that power still, so he had to get those points.
Yeah, he had the power. He couldn't hide his punches anymore because that athleticism was disappearing.
Right.
So,
I definitely see a lot of a little resemblance of Roy Jones with the hooks because I love an up top hook. Love it.
Do you hide it well?
Do
you hide it well?
I think I definitely do, especially like if you got an opponent that's coming up forward, you know, you'll throw your jab first, and I'm real emphasis throwing my jab and my cross. So when I throw that jab, you may be expecting that cross, but then when you take your step forward to block the cross, to block the straight, it's coming right over the top, right over the face.
So you just throw that straight that 1-3 all day, 1-3.
I can throw the one. I can throw the 3 just all day. Because the ability to step back or step in, step back. Because footwork, thanks to Strother Steve, my coach, footwork, thanks to him, it can always be better. But the level right now, I don't know any boxer on the level that I am right now that has the same footwork I have.
Okay. Even Shakur Stevenson?
He on a different level.
You said on your level.
Yeah, but I'm not
on his level.
I'm not saying that he's better, but he definitely has a core. He has a core experience.
I like more than I like his footwork. I like his foot placement.
It's nice. Yeah. I'd like to spar against him one day.
Well, you right here in Houston, you know where he fight out of, and he's always over there.
And that was something I always thought that like he, you know, I know he fights out of Jay Prince. I know he fights for Jay Prince, but you know how many gyms Jay Prince got? A few.
How often are you at GNM when you come back, when you're home?
He must be on the south side a lot. That's what it is.
He from Harlem Clark.
Right. So you must live out there in that area, like towards the south side, right?
I live between like I live closer like on the like Maryland area.
Okay, I know where you at.
Right.
You are 610 in Bel Air and that area. Yeah.
That's the south side, bro.
Yes,
No, it's still Southside, but you know,
they call it the West. That's the West.
Southwest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he on the South. Okay,
So let me say,
that makes sense.
I'm literally right around the corner from GNU.
You ever been in? So you've been there?
I've been there a lot. I got pictures in there. I've been there a whole lot.
Hey, well, you definitely see me there.
That's why I say I'm gonna have to come up there. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's real easy to go to J. Prince and get some sparring work. They spar it's open sparring on Saturday.
On Saturdays?
On Saturdays.
What time?
Shit, just go up there.
Because I get back on Friday, so I'll bring myself with me.
Shit, go up there Saturday morning.
I'll bring myself with
Coach K there, they there.
Well, you know they in Vegas. They all in Vegas, bro.
No,
Coach K, yeah, Shakur Stevenson, Troy, all them in Vegas. I just talked to Troy. They in Vegas, bro.
They not coming back this week.
I don't know, but I know they was in Vegas.
Coach Lloyd's still over there. They still got fighters over there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the gym gonna be open, but he looking for Shakur Stevenson and Coach K. They.
Oh no, I'm looking for anybody because I know that they got good fighters. I just never been. I've never been.
Duke getting ready for a fight. Kenneth Sims getting ready to announce his fight.
They all there too. Yeah. Duke coming off of shoulder surgery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But they all gonna be there. So he gonna have
be there for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be some work there. Coach Johnson and Coach Lloyd there. It's gonna be some work. Huh?
Now I don't just spar with 135s. I spar with a lot of heavier fighters too.
Yeah. Oh, they got this little welterweight Filipino over there too. That's a bad motherfucker.
Filipinos can take punches.
I am not joking. That little motherfucker is nice.
I want to ask you this, man. I want to pick your brain about some of these fights that's happening. First of all, I gotta ask you about Wilder Fury. And I want to ask you, man, how do you feel about the Shakur Stevenson, Jamal Herring, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, and what other fight I want to ask you about? Canelo, Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts on those three fights and how you feel about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury this past weekend. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I did.
Okay.
Go. I like Tyson. I like Deontay Wilder only because one, for the culture, two is the man got a phenomenal strength. Like you haven't seen anybody knock that many guys out that early and in rounds. Mike Tyson, like you haven't seen that, especially in the heavyweight division. 41 knockouts, 40 fights, 40 fights, 40 knockouts. Like, come on now, like that's insane. But Fury's a different breed. His story alone, like coming from, wanting to kill himself, being fat and overweight, to now being the lineal heavyweight champion, of the world. The man's
right.
He the white Mike Tyson. He's the white Muhammad Ali, and I always say it because he has great footwork. He has hand speed. Like he boxes. Wilder he brawls. He boxes. So it wasn't really it went a lot longer than I thought it was going to go. The first fight, if Wilder didn't since Wilder did win the first fight, but I think that first fight gave Tyson Fury the edge he needed. All you got to do is fight a person once you know how he fights. And then the second fight, he showcased that, and then the third fight, it went a lot smoother. Lot smoother. The fight went a little longer because Deontay found out how to box, but Tyson was doing it. He's been doing it.
Let me ask you this. It was said today on Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. Shannon Sharp said if they was to fight 20 times, Deontay Wilder would never win. Do you agree with that?
Cap.
Okay. I hate boxing motherfuckers, dog. I swear to God, I do.
I don't like. Now, I like listening to them when I ain't got shit to do and they talk about basketball because that is a rich conversation to have. Like
right.
But Don't boxing. You cannot fight somebody 3 times and win three. There's never been a fight or a trilogy where somebody won 3 out of 3. There's never been. That would be anything can happen. And Deontay Wilder is not going to lose. If they fought again, he wouldn't lose 4. He wouldn't lose 3 in a row. Like he wouldn't do that. He probably shoot him before then. He wouldn't do that. They come on TV like, and you'll see it. You'll see it on CNN and today's news. The Gypsy King has died anonymously on the streets of Chicago.
Right.
He's not gonna. The dog's not gonna lose 3 times in a row.
Right. Okay. I like that.
Outside of boxing alone, I don't think you can't beat somebody 3 times in a row because that level of shame alone is enough fuel to start any building to burn.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
okay.
I know he threw out those other names. Before we get to the popular fighters, I gotta ask you one, and this is just my boxing nostalgia. I'm gonna ask you, who would you take out of this fight? And it is gonna happen. It's Gabe Rosado and Jaime Munguia. Who you think win that fight?
Rosado.
Wow.
I picked Rosado on that fight.
Right.
You going against your boy? You going against him?
But why?
But you know, but see, 503 know I'm a Munguia fan. Like I've actually took time and went and watched this man fight in person.
Yeah, he actually paid for a ticket to watch him fight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm a fan of Munguia, but I don't think he's had the experience enough to fight somebody like a Gabriel Rosado.
With Lomachenko and Teofimo, like it was the same thing. Lomachenko's been fighting since he was a child. So is Teofimo. But you know, experience it doesn't always win.
It doesn't.
Exactly.
It doesn't. But that motherfucker is.
He didn't lose no power.
No.
Nah.
And that's the difference. Like Lomachenko lost power. That man didn't lose no power. So.
Oh, speaking of Lomachenko got a fight coming up too against Richard Comey in December. What you think about that?
Lomachenko not gonna lose.
He fight Richard Comey again? Oh no, they never fought. That was Tio and Richard.
Teofimo knocked Richard Comey out, but then Comey bounced back and knocked out Jackson Marinez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think Richard Comey has a chance in hell against Lomachenko.
Think about it. If he beat Lomachenko, right? No, let's say if he beats Lomachenko does not get a rematch, period.
If he beats Lomachenko's done.
I mean, everybody thinks Deontay Wilder's done.
I don't think Deontay Wilder's done, but here's the reason why I say Lomachenko's done. And I don't think he's done as far as boxing. I think he's done as far as being a contender. I think he'd be a gateway. And this is what I say.
You mean like you say what? Like Amir Khan? Like Amir Khan?
No. Not like
bro, I'm saying, bro, no. If Lomachenko fight Teofimo again, bro, I think he
goes. No, I said if he fights Richard Comey and loses, I think he becomes a gateway fighter.
Oh, he's not losing to no Comey.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he would.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he would. I ain't no way he loses to Comey. But I'm saying if he does lose to Comey, he's now a gateway fighter. I don't think he gets a shot at Teofimo again.
Do you think that Devin Haney could beat Lomachenko?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You see how he gave me that look? But you know why I say that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We big on Devin Haney over here.
All right. Do you think Devin Haney could take out Tank?
No.
All right. You think Ryan Garcia could take out Tank?
No.
No.
I just wanted to check.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, bro. Right. I'm gonna say this. If Devin can box and not get into a slugfest with Tank Davis, he can win.
Yes.
He can win.
Yes.
But it seems like
you saw. Hold on. Wait. So Devon. Devin is an outboxer, bro. He's an outboxer counterpuncher.
He is.
So he's watching you make your mistakes One thing Tank does, Tank fights with his hands down too much, so he's subject to get jabbed all day in a straight right. Just a 1-2. You can win with a 1-2 and outbox Tank, but is he gonna do it for 12 rounds? Is the issue. That's the thing.
But I'm gonna say this, bro. Tank has a gift to where he pulls people into slugging. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't know how he do it, but he very good at that.
Once I hit you once, right? Once I hit you once, you feel me. You feel my presence, and thus you are afraid and scared. Like that is what. Same thing with Tank Davis. He hits you. You know this. I know we're on TV. You know this man.
Man, you can cuss.
Is there. You know he's there. So either two things you're gonna do. You're gonna run, or you're gonna fake it like it didn't hurt, and then you're gonna get taken out. Like his last fight.
Barrios.
Yeah, he played the outside. It wasn't a bang bang the whole game.
He played the outside, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
And he was losing.
He was winning the fight.
He was losing because Tank actually has a jab. My man has a jab.
No, I didn't say he didn't.
Yeah.
The Tank was staying on the outside. I mean, Mario's. It wasn't until Mario's got tired because he was doing more moving than he ever done because he's normally an inside fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was boxing on the outside, he got tired because that's not his style. That's not his game plan. If Tank fights somebody like Devin Haney who's used to moving like that, he's not going to get tired.
Devin Haney don't got the he don't got the strength to put Tank on the ground.
I didn't say he got the strength, but he got the stamina and the skill to box and keep you away from you.
I get that.
Right.
It's the
Right.
it's a hold on. So stylistically, it's gonna be stylistically it's gonna be boring as fuck from the beginning. From the first 3-4 rounds, it's gonna be boring. But for
he gotta make it boring because if he come in there and trying to fight and brawl with this kid, he's gonna lose.
That's what Shakur's gonna do.
And this is another thing that's very important. We love Devin Haney. We love Devin Haney, but we have not seen Devin Haney's chin really tested for real.
We ain't seen him fight nobody.
That's because ain't nobody trying to fight.
We seen it. Right, we seen it a little bit in the Linares joint.
Because I want to do what he did. He took his ass on. I mean, he took himself all the way down there to other side of Nevada, and he fluffed the heck out of that record. Came back, beat some top contenders who didn't. Now Devin Haney can fight. I ain't taking nothing from him, but come on now, like he ain't really.
Hey, we go. You say I'm gonna let you on the back end.
All right.
About that, but look, check this out right now. You got, I think the only person out of all of them I think has a chance to beat Tank is Shakur. That's me personally, because I think Shakur is listen to what I say and listen to my words clearly, because people think I'm tripping when I say this. He is the most pure, he's the most talented actual boxer in the sport. Talented actual boxer.
Over
out of the new era.
Yeah, there's nobody that can box that's a pure boxer that box better than Shakur Stevenson. And that's
out of the new era.
Huh?
Out of the new era, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I
thought all these little youngsters at 135, 130, all of them. Because actually can box better than
money online. Half of them just money online.
So if Shakur was to actually showcase his talent and fight some of them, he's more defensively and offensively sound than all of these guys.
So he's better than Devin Haney?
Huh?
He's better than David Haney?
I think he's better than David Haney.
So Devin Haney wouldn't step in the ring with Shakur?
Shakur beat him, hands down.
Right. But it would be a super fight.
It would be a super fight. It would be a super fight.
That's Atlanta, New York, or LA. That's big time. Dallas, Texas. That's, you know what I'm saying. New York. You know that's.
Shakur Stevenson is what is he? He's only been on like what 2 pay-per-views?
Has he been on the pay-per-view?
He hasn't been on no pay-per-view.
Yeah.
He's fought. He's fought. No, I understand what you're saying. He's fought on. I think he fought on the Terrence Crawford pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken.
But he's never had one. Neither one of them. It would have
fought-
to wait
he fought-
until they headline their own pay-per-views, and then I think they would do it. I don't think
I literally say you got to wait till Shakur take over 130 like I expect him to do. And I think Devin is going to end up being the champion at 135. It's either going to be him or Tank, which I think Tank will get it before Devin.
right.
I hate to say it, but I think
Devin Haney could take out Teofimo,
yes, I do.
like on the canvas or in the 12.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't think Devin can knock Teofimo out, but I don't think Teofimo got the gas tank. They can go to it. He did it against Lomachenko. That's because Lomachenko didn't throw a punch for 6 rounds.
I mean, but Lomachenko,
He didn't throw a punch for 6 rounds.
Like if you want to test your ability to run around a ring for 16 minutes, Lomachenko will run you dry.
But Lomachenko didn't throw one punch for 6 rounds. That's why he lost. He didn't throw a punch. Devin Haney is gonna punch you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna stick it. Hold on. One thing I can tell you about Devin. Devin is gonna stick and move all day.
True.
T.O. gonna get tired.
That's the
When you
box.
get tired, now you gotta take punches. You're gonna be taking punches and body shots. Because Devin will go to the body. And them body punches be solid as fuck.
They do.
And that's why I think T.O. loses.
I want to fight him too.
Yeah. Hey, but hold on, bro. We kind of went down the rabbit hole, man. We got to get back to the homies, the brain. Yeah. Good, this is a good conversation though. But yeah, I want to ask you about the other fights though, bro. Since we on boxers, how do you feel about Shakur Stevenson and Jamal Herring? That's coming up in a couple more weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Hearing, I love him only because not only because, but he is a battle buddy. He's a battle buddy. He was military.
Right, yeah.
Now he's a world champion. That's like he's paving the way. He paved the way for like people like me. So
right.
I put that on his bag. He trains with Terrence Crawford. That's enough for me. Terrence Crawford, that is enough. Nobody can take shots from him and be able to go 12 rounds. Nobody. And
he got a. I'm always about the story. You know what I'm saying? He got a great story too. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers forget Jamal Herring. He was with PBC. He lost. He got knocked out and everything. He bounced back, revamped his career. You know what I'm saying?
Just like Kevin Farmer. Kevin Farmer, he had a losing record, and he had started when he was like 19 years old boxing. I think he was 17 or 19 years old boxing, and he had a losing record, pooped it, came back up, and he was a world champ. Like anything's possible.
Right.
But I think
beautiful story.
I think that fight is going to be a good one. It's going to go all 12, and the only way Shakur wins is if he wins the early rounds. Because if you're training with Terrence Crawford, and that's one. If you want to know somebody that I idolize in the ring, like who fights in today, and I feel like I take things from, it is definitely Terrence Crawford.
You know what,
my man?
He has a gas tank. He has a full gas tank, all 12, 14, 16 rounds. He spars for 16 rounds. Like, what is 12 to 16? 5-minute rounds for 16 rounds total. Like, what is that?
So I'm gonna ask you. I gotta ask you.
That's 35 minutes.
Because I know somebody else that can fight all 12 rounds and get stronger as the fight goes on.
Who?
Earl Spencer. Who you got? Earl Spencer, Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford, not even a. Earl Spence knows he does not want Terrence Crawford beef. He know that. Everybody knows that. He does not want that.
Hold on. How does everybody know that?
He does not want that smoke.
You crazy.
No, it would be a beautiful fight, and I swear to you, I wouldn't know where to put my money.
I'm not gonna say you can. I'm gonna tell you right now, you cannot 100. You can't say he don't want that smoke when they actually sit.
I mean,
they sent him an offer.
I mean, of course, he wants to smoke, right? But like,
yes, he wants. Earl Spence want his strap season. He want all the straps. He
Yeah,
not running from nobody.
He won all the strap 3 years late, but it doesn't matter.
He
Like
wanted it in. Hold on, check this out. What fight? Check this out. He had the idea of nobody was trying to fight him until he fought Mikey. He fought Mikey. Now everybody wanted to fight. Everybody.
Because
Hold on. Hold on. He fought Mikey, and then that's when Earl. I mean, that's when Terrence and everybody decided to start calling him out, because when he was calling everybody out, he called Terrence out. Terrence said, "Nah, he was trying to fight Keith Thurman."
Yeah. I mean, it's a money
He
thing.
fought Mikey. Now everybody decided they want to fight him. He fought Sean, got that title. He had the car wreck. Come back from the car wreck, he fight Danny Garcia as a tune-up fight. He fought a top welterweight as a tune-up fight. Then he was fit to fight for another title. All his fights been title fight. He ain't ducked nobody. He been fighting the top contenders at the weight.
I'm not taking anything. I like him. But it's just I love me some Terrence Crawford. So I'm it's a little biased, but let me step away from the bias and let me give an honest opinion.
Yeah.
Honest opinion is
I'm biased too, so but I like both of them.
Yeah, it has to go 12 rounds, definitely. I don't see a knockout like out of either one of them. And if it is a knockout, that person is going to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
It'll be a trilogy. If it doesn't matter who wins, it will be a trilogy.
You think it'll be a trilogy?
If both of them got belts to lose, it will be a trilogy. You running it back. If you beat me in 12 rounds, yeah, you running it back.
I feel it.
Neither one of them, if they have a brand and they have people behind them that love them, they're not gonna sign anything without saying, I want a rematch clause. Yeah. So, but Caleb Plant and Canelo, I like Caleb, but it is Canelo. Who do you think? Who do you take? Canelo Alvarez or Earl Spence?
Huh?
Who do you take? Canelo Alvarez or Earl Spence?
I'm not going down that rabbit hole because Canelo at 168, Earl at 147.
It ain't nothing to drop the weight again. What is he, like 5'3"? It ain't nothing to
You know how big Canelo done got? That's a lot of muscle, man. If Canelo,
I'm not gonna lie, at 160,
Earl Spence is one big ass dude.
If Canelo drops that weight, he loses.
You know Earl Spence is a big dude, right?
You know Earl Spence been at 147 and ain't had a problem making weight his whole career.
No, it's not that he ain't had a problem making weight, but when he rehydrate, he like 150, 160.
I know he's a big dude, but that's rehydration. He fights at 147. You know just as well as I do. A boxer, once they at their comfort zone and they at their comfort weight, even moving up and fighting at that bigger weight class, it's a little harder because now you're fighting with that weight on you. Your timing ain't the same. You know, same thing. If a fighter dropping down weight to fight, I think that's terrible.
I mean, Tank did it really well.
We talking about an anomaly in Tank. Everybody ain't Tank.
Tank did it really well. Dropped down to the 120s.
Hey, what happened when Roy Jones tried to do it?
It's different.
That's exactly. Tank is an anomaly.
But he did it too late in his career. That's why.
True, but he's still an anomaly.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't hear that often. So I'm not. I got Canelo beating Plant, but you don't hear that often.
I got Canelo beating Plant. I got it as a knockout. You heard it right here. 6th round.
6?
6th round, 2 minutes in.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here, folks.
Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford.
You didn't hear what I just said. Terrence Crawford against anybody, against the world. Terrence Crawford against the world.
He's a Crawford fan.
I understand that, but this is but okay. Okay, let's.
Non-biased opinion. Non-biased opinion.
I have too many rabbit holes tonight. I ain't going down there.
Non-biased opinion. They're both brawlers. They're both brawlers, but Sean Porter, he ain't like Terrence Crawford can brawl and box. Sean Porter only knows how to brawl. He don't box.
Didn't he box Ugas?
I disagree, but I understand. I think Sean Porter has shown flashes that he can box. I think he's got better in that department. He's not on Terrence Crawford level of boxing, but he can box. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you agree?
I mean, I don't agree. I don't agree with you 100%, but I definitely understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But this is the biggest cliche with Bud, and I know you probably didn't heard this a million times. This is his step up fight. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter makes everybody look bad.
He does
when they fight him.
Except Earl Spence.
What you mean? He made Earl look terrible.
Kind of.
Hey, brother, I was screaming at my TV in the beginning rounds of that fight. I
was getting pissed off the way he was turning Earl.
He's amazing. Like his timing amazing to throw that overhand right. It's good.
Hey, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. If he hit Bud with that, how Bud gonna react? Because Bud didn't been put down a couple times. He didn't been rocked.
He even said it in the interview. He was like, Errol Spence had told him, he was like, yeah, but you hit the canvas. I ain't never been hit the canvas. He was like, but what did I do after I got up? Knockout. Yeah, you can knock him down all you want.
Hold on. Sean Porter said he ain't never hit the canvas.
No. He's talking about Earl and Terrence. He's talking about Earl and Terrence. Because what I'm saying is Sean Porter caught Earl with some good shots. We've seen Bud hurt. We've seen Bud hurt by Gamboa. Okay. We've seen him hurt. Yeah. No, I'm not taking nothing away from Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? But he did get dropped by Mean Machine. Even though they said it was a slip, he got dropped.
Yeah, that was a connected.
You agree with that?
Hold on.
You agree with that?
Hey, that body shot from Jose Benavidez had him running, and I like Bud. I had money on that fight for Bud, but when he got caught, with that body shot from Jose Benavidez, I got worried. I had just definitely jumped out my seat.
I'm only out for the decision. I'm out for the decision, and I'm out for the knockout. My man's won every fight. That's fine.
Right. So what's your prediction in that fight? Because I hear a lot of Bud fans, they saying, yeah, man, Bud gonna knock him out, man. Bud gonna stop him. Bud gonna make a statement.
Sean Porter don't get knocked out. Like come on now, it's Sean Porter. That man's gonna crawl and up the ropes before he get knocked out.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody said that.
I'm not gonna disrespect him like that. No, that man can fight. He a warrior. 12 rounds, split decision, and or it's either going to be a tie or it's going to be a split decision.
I'm actually in line with you on that. I think it's going to be a draw or a split decision, Sean.
And the only way it's going to be unanimous, the only way is if one of them comes out, not themselves.
If one of them get dropped. More than one.
One of them gets dropped, but even then, it could still come out to be a split decision.
Yeah,
you right.
Adrian Brown and Sean Porter,
and it was still like you can still like come out to a split decision. They could box all the way to the 12th round, and Bud would probably drop him, but maybe Sean got 16 clean connects, stumbles, some really good looks that equal up to a knockdown. Them points. I wouldn't take anything. I wouldn't take anything from Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter got a nice resume. I think he has one of the biggest resumes.
Right.
But you got to remember, like, Crawford fought Gamboa when Gamboa was hitting hard. Now Gamboa is just Amir Khan. People fight him just to look good, make a little bread. It's like, Gamboa's fighting because Cubans love to pull up for Gamboa.
Somebody's for to fight Gamboa next. Like I just saw that fighter for the fight him.
Yeah, Gamboa fights for the check. For now, he don't fight to win no title. He fights for the money.
As he should. You know what I'm saying? He deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, somebody say Bud by KO. Okay.
But by KO, I ain't gonna lie, Travis, you tweaking.
Yeah, man. Okay. I respect that, man. I respect that, man.
Try to have a non-biased opinion.
Stay ready. You know?
Yeah, I'm here. I was looking. I was trying to remember who Gamboa was for the fight, but it was that Ryan Garcia. But they made the fight with JoJo Diaz.
Right.
Who you got, Ryan Garcia or JoJo Diaz?
I don't like Ryan Garcia. Not to sound like a hater.
I don't blame him. I don't like him either.
And it's not. I don't think he's bad for boxing. I don't think he truly wants to box.
That fight's so trash.
I'm actually rooting for JoJo in that fight.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, like, how are you gonna come after these big name fighters and saying like, oh, like sign the check, sign a paper, and you've been in the ring sparring them, knowing you can't hang. Like, that's like talking back to your parents while the preacher's preaching. You know better. Like, you know better. Like, why are you out here, acting up? But that's it for me. Like, don't talk and not be about that walk.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't like him. So, JoJo for the win.
Already. Man. So, man, it's getting late. We had a great show. I'm going to have to get you back on here soon. Man, matter of fact, if me and 503, if we do a show and we decide to call the Shakur Stevenson and the Jamel Charles Harrington fight, I want you on with us.
I'll be here. For the undercards, I'm not even sure who's on that undercard. I don't even know. Do they got a full card already?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. I know my man's Troy Isley on that undercard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Troy Isley, I think Michaela Meyer.
Yeah.
Trying to remember.
Now, if they got a full undercard, I'll watch the whole fight. But if they don't have, like, if it's not a stacked undercard, because if this is just for the main event, then I'll only watch the main event. I try not to watch it.
Let me see. I'll tell you.
Right.
So the first fight and last fight.
For that Shakur Stevenson undercard, where is that? That's October 22nd, right?
23rd.
23rd. All right. James Wesley, Nico Ali Wash, Troy Isles. His opponent hasn't been named yet. Roberto Negrete versus Haven Brady. Evan Holyfield is going to be on that card.
Yeah.
Evander Son and Anton Cobb is going to be on that card. And Eric Palmer going to be on that card.
Okay.
And Dan Carpentier going to be on that card.
Is his kid any good?
Hell yeah.
Evan, yeah, hell yeah.
I got some footage on my page that I recorded when I was at one of his fights. That he hit this motherfucker with a body shot so mean. The motherfucker, he hit him so hard with a body shot, his legs stopped working, and he was walking backwards, dragging his leg.
Yeah, he fought down here in Houston on next fight up.
He fight for next fight up.
No, he don't fight for next fight up.
No, he fought on one of their cards down here a couple years ago. Yeah.
Who I gotta talk to fight on next fight up card? Ooh.
You want to get on one?
I mean, if they let me fight A-side.
You want to be? Yeah.
If they let me fight A-side, I'll definitely pull up on a card. I'm already knowing. Chris is probably listening, just like yeah, only if they let us fight A card.
Fight A-side.
If they let us fight A-side, yeah, I'll fight.
Chris, know they'll let you fight A-side. Chris, I know you listening. They'll let you fight A-side. Holler at Forrest and Miss Lynn. They will make that. You want to be A-side?
I love Miss Lynn.
Miss Lynn is the matchmaker.
For everybody?
For everybody.
Hey.
Next fight up. LT Gray, Foreman card, and she did what's that Mexican card? The Mexican dude that did a fight. She did all those fights.
Yeah, she called me about a fight in Oklahoma. No, it was Alabama, and I was like, nah, because I don't want to knock no hillbilly guy out and then get have to run home because the village is after me. Like I don't got time for that.
You ain't gonna have to run on. Because Forrest and them, that's probably one of Forrest's cards in Alabama. They be putting on cards in Alabama and Mississippi and shit. I'm trying to find this motherfucker Evan clip I had. This motherfucker, dog, he hit him so hard. Here it is. Check this out. Hold on.
Ooh, run it back.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's Holyfield, huh?
Humble.
Yeah. He cut off that boy's circulation.
Ooh, there it is. It's that quick pop and pull. Ooh. Ah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. He cut off his circulation with that one.
That's crazy. You got muted yourself.
You on mute, bro.
My bad. He was beating the shit out of him that whole fight, but when he caught him with that body shot, it's like he didn't grab his side, he grabbed his leg.
And that's probably where he got him. He probably got him like in the hip.
Well, it was a bud of the belt line.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Trump's up.
What does he fight out of?
Last I heard, he was fighting with these coaches out of Georgia. And he signed under Kathy Duval.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he signed under Kovalev's manager.
I remember right after my fight, the president of NBA, I don't even know his name. I can't remember his name.
The NBA?
Yeah, National Boxing Association.
Yeah. Oh, that NBA. I don't know.
You thought I was talking about National Basketball Association?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I was say you talk to him. Hey, it's big business now.
Yeah, nah, but he was like, he was talking about like how they were how they had like a title card, like I just fight on a title card, with like 4 fights was nothing but titles, and I replied back. I was like, hey, like I want one of y'all's titles. Like, what I got to do to get in a fight with one of y'all's titles? He was like, you go 5-0, we'll have something to talk about. Like, hey, you say less. So he got something but a word.
That's all I like to hear.
Yeah.
Well, shit. What can we expect out of the future for you?
You can expect me back on this show. You can expect great things out of me. You can expect to keep seeing me on Instagram, showing off the last rounds. And one thing I wanted to say is every time you watch a video that I post, trust and believe it is the end of my workout, not some filtered beginning, like me just getting there and then taking a video and leaving. That is the end of my workout. And I'll go 100% all the way through. So that's what you can expect out of me, giving 110% always.
All right, 503, you got any last question?
Nah, man. I like Divine Energy, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to bring him on the channel, on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when you get some news about your fight, in the next coming months, man, we could definitely chop it up with you again. Right. And I want to extend you a platform. You know what I'm saying? You know, where you can come, let the people know what you got coming. And we're gonna continue to support you, my brother. Like I say, man, we like stay ready. I call him the glue of Houston boxing because he supports all up and coming fighters from LT grade, the next fight up. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the events, weigh-ins, all that good stuff. He even brought me along with him. You know what I'm saying, for some of the fights. But I'm definitely supporting you, man. I love your energy. I love your spirit, man. You got a lot of great things going for yourself, man. And you know, we're gonna continue to support you, brother. And like I say, when you got your fight, You know what I'm saying? Your opponent, your date, all that good stuff, man. You gotta come back and let the people know. And I want to chop it up with you again, brother.
Nah, best believe. Thank y'all for the hospitality.
Always. And you know, all you got to do is ask them around and ask them about Stay Ready Boxing. They know who I am. I go to all the gyms too. Even the Mexican gyms that don't speak no English, I done been in them too. So I go all over.
They know how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why I go to them, and I love to watch them spar. And they always got an amateur fight on the weekend. They always got amateur fights. Gold Coast Nationals next weekend.
That's why I went to GNM because they walked in there one day and they were doing the tire drill, and I was like, "Strap me up, strap me up."
Well, look, check this out. This is something I ask every fighter that comes on this platform. I ask everybody, and I do it for a reason because I want y'all to actually give me your take as far as a boxer. But it's a lot of fighters that watch my channel, from amateur, pros, people that's thinking about getting into fighting, people that want their kids to get into fighting. What is one thing that you would tell anybody that's starting their career off, that's up and coming in this sport, that's amateurs, or anybody that want to get in the sport? What's something that you would tell them to motivate them, or something they need to stick with them as they move forward in their career boxing?
Faith. You got to have faith in yourself because not everybody's going to have faith in you. And sometimes you're going to be tired. And the only time that you need to accept that is when your eyes is closed. You can sleep when you're dead. If you have a goal that you want to go for, then you need to have the faith and the willpower to push forward and know that your journey is just it, one step after the other. You got to have faith that you're going to be able to wake up and stick to your routine. Faith can get you there. Faith going to keep you there too. Because getting there is one thing, but staying there is another. So keep your faith.
Real talk, man. Tell them how they can follow you, where you go, where they can see your fight footage, everything. I want all your social media.
You can follow me on Instagram, Devon_MD. The MD stands for medical because I'm hanging out putting these niggas to sleep medically. As well as I recently just got into contact with GTnow.com, which is the people who did the pay-per-view for the fight I just had. They're actually posting my fight tomorrow, along with the other fights, so you'll be able to catch the whole thing tomorrow on GTnow.com.
Send me that link.
I'll definitely send you the link. I'll be posting it. I'll be reposting it. I'll have everybody posting and reposting it so everybody will be able to see it.
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
Bet. Man, I appreciate you coming through and tapping in with us, man. Man, give me some last words before we get up out of here.
Last words. Halo Plant gonna lose. Crawford. Wilder should have kept his ass at home. And if you want it, you can come get it. I'm gonna take this from Broner himself. You can call me the Can Man. I said it in my interview. Anybody can get it. Anybody. So,
already. 503, close us out, champ.
Can you hear me? My internet been messing up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, man. Salute to the chat, man, the whole LDBC, man. This has been another Ringside View, episode 107, man, with Devon Mims, aka Mr. Showtime, right out of Houston, Texas, man. We will be giving y'all more exclusive interviews with Devon. When he get his fight date, we will let y'all know. And I'm pretty sure Stay Ready or myself will both be in the building to see this young brother in action. You know, y'all support the video, you know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, leave a comment down below. You know what I'm saying? Share this to all your social media platforms. And tap in with my boy Devon, man, and tap in with Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. And it's just like that, man.
Already. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share this video to all your social media platforms. And it's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace.
And follow my boy Stay Ready Boxer. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese, high speed, singing every lick, walking by me. I'm sticking to the cold like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we could push a book of powder. Leave you wet like you took a shower. For fucking with my bitch. Show the man every day.